Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to this live stream. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you can hear me all as best as you can, because I'm using a mic. So let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I think you could hear me pretty good. But yes, and let me stand over here so you can see me. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to this live stream where we are going to talk all about health and wellness. And we're actually in the kitchen, so we're going to be doing some things. And if you're not familiar with the channel, we are going to be using natural plant-based things in the kitchen. And if you know, you know, but you can use essential oils for consuming, but not all oils are created equal. So you can't just go to your grocery store, grab you some essential oils and start throwing them in your food or start drinking them. These are plant-based, they're premium essential oils, they're meant for consumption, and they're safe, but in moderation. You don't want to take a whole bunch. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field, but what I can tell you is my own experience. I've been on this journey using essential oils and plant-based products for almost 5 years, and I'm going to show that in the kitchen of what you can use. All month long I've been talking about Thieves products, and I'm a brand partner with a company called Young Living, so I'm able to educate but sell their products. And there is my son. Hi Stinks, how are you? Did you wash your hands?
A little bit.
You need to wash your hands a lot of it, please. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Tonight we are going to I was going to do, if you've seen my thumbnail, tea, but we already did tea, so I don't really need to do that. And if you want to see the tea that I made, just go to my previous live and you will see it. It was on Monday when we did that. So, but you can make Thieves essential oil. And we do have the oil right in front of me. This is the Thieves. I know you can't really see it because my camera's like so bright and shining, but it's called Thieves Vitality oil. And this is a great oil because you can consume it. It's made up of 5 essential oils. So if you've been around, you know what it is. But those who do not know, lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. And the reason why it's called Thieves is because, little history lesson, back in the 14th century, during the Black Plague in France, there was thieves robbing the unalive people that was going around. There was like sickness, people were unaliving, and there was thieves stealing and robbing the homes and the people during that time. And the authorities eventually caught up with them, and they said, if you give us your recipe of what you're using to not get sick, we will give you a lighter sentence. And they told them, the thieves told the authorities, lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark, those was the botanicals that they were using during that time, so they didn't get sick. And yeah, the Young Living Company came up with using Thieves as their hygiene products and their cleaning supplies. So I'll showcase some of the products tonight, but there's a lot that I'm not going to showcase, but you can check it out on the website. And if you want to get to the website, just scan that QR code and it will take you to the website where you can make a purchase. Would love your support with my small business, but more importantly, support your health. And if you want discount codes, check out the description. But without further ado, we are going to clean our surface, then wash our hands, and then get into cooking. But thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. I already have my spray bottle ready to go. This is the Thieves. You probably can't see it. Thieves. So that's what we're using in this spray bottle. It's just 1 cap full of this cleaner, and you fill it up with water. It's pretty powerful. It's again filled with those 5 essential oils: lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. And you just spray your countertops. That bottle always gets stuck, so I have another bottle ready to go. But you just spray your countertops or whatever surface you want to clean, and you can let this sit for a sec. You don't have to use those harmful chemicals on your countertops for whatever surface you're cleaning. And let me just get my son real quick. But yeah, we have let that sit for at least like 20 seconds now, probably 30 seconds. I'm a person who likes to wipe twice. It's like my OCD kicks in. So we'll wipe twice. We'll spray twice and wipe twice, but you don't have to do that. You can do it just once. And it kills 99.9% of germs. You're just not using harmful chemicals on your countertops. And I love using this because I have a son, as you can see. He is an 8-year-old, but when we started using these products, he was like 3 years old. So it's almost been 5 years. Yes, you were 3 when we started using Young Living. And I love it. Do you love it?
Was I a baby when I was 3?
You were a toddler. Not quite a baby, but you were walking and everything. All right.
What did I say to you?
You said, I love you, Dad. And I was like, I love you too, son. So we're just spraying one more time. It's just my OCD.
What else did I say?
You said, I'm such a good boy. And I was like, yes, you are. What else did you say?
I just said hi, Dad.
Oh, okay. I love you.
Me?
You're my favorite.
I was a toddler. 3?
Yeah.
What?
Toddlers are like 3 to 5.
Am I still a toddler?
No, you're a big boy now.
A big kid?
Yeah, you're a little big boy. But you'll always be my baby.
What?
Always. Even when you're 21, you'll still be my baby. Okay? All right, so we cleaned our surface. Google. Now we're just gonna clean our hands with a natural foaming hand soap. They do have Thieves foaming hand soap on the website, but we don't have that in this dispenser. We're actually using a different foaming hand soap. It's called Vanilla Mint. It does come from the website, but it's just not Thieves. And with the Thieves products, they do have like a cinnamon, lemon, clove smell. Yes. 2.
What about 4?
2.
3
2.
and 2 later, right?
No.
Hey!
2 now and 2 later.
3.
2.
I wish I had a new day.
Fine. See you later.
What? Where are you going?
I still love you.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to do my video. You want to say hi, everyone? Hello, hello. I see Pretirement Days, The Real Odds and Evens. Hello. Fantastic 5. Hello, hello. YouTube Reality. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So if you're just joining me, I'm going to be using some Thieves products. I just washed my hands. I cleaned our surface with Thieves, and we are about to use the Thieves Essential Oil. So this is the Vitality one, and this is the regular one. Before we get started, we're going to put some oils in our diffuser. And all you need is water. And I like to use warm tap water. Not hot, not cold, just warm. Put your water in. And my diffuser is actually right here. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing. And we're going to put the Thieves Essential Oil in here. 2 drops. 1, 2. And again, it has that cinnamon, clove, lemon smell. And I'm going to mix it with vanilla. And I'm going to do 3 drops of vanilla. Okay, that was a little more than 3 drops. It was probably like 6 because I poured it. But it's okay, it won't hurt. And it have a very vanilla cinnamon scent. And we get this going. It looks like smoke coming up over here. It's not smoke. Just no, nothing's burning in the corner. All right. We actually need 2 bowls. So with the diffuser that's going, it has a melody, and I'm going to turn that off. We don't want no copyrights. All right, so we got 2 metal bowls. They're stainless steel. One is going to be for our fruit and vegetables. The other one is going to be for our we dropped the onion, but we're washing it. We want to take the sticker off. So we're making all right, so it's going to be very simple. We got some cherry tomatoes. We got a red onion, a cucumber, and simple salad. So another product that you can get from the website, and again, we're talking about Thieves. So put in the chat, do you wash your fruits and vegetables? And if so, what do you use? What do you use to clean your fruits and vegetables? For me, I use Thieves, and it's not the cleaner. This is actually, it's in the same brand, but different. So it's meant for your fruits and vegetables. And I cannot get this plastic off. It is like on there tight. Maybe I should just cut it. All right, so we're gonna cut half of this. Put that in the bowl. We're not gonna use the whole cucumber. And then we're gonna use some of these cherry tomatoes, probably half or almost half. We're gonna cut these in half, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let's clean up this plastic. Put this cucumber back. All right, so we got our fruits and vegetables in here. I'm gonna try to keep this. Sorry, y'all can't even see me. Who's joining? Let me turn y'all so you could see me a little better. Okay, better. So I'm gonna keep the cut end out of the water, but we are gonna fill this bowl with water, and we do have a Thieves fruit and veggie soak, so you probably can't read it too well, but it is a plant-based fruit and veggie soak, and that is what I use to clean my fruits and vegetables. It is different from the cleaner. So I know you see two bottles here. One is clear, and that's the fruit and veggie bottle, and then this one is the cleaner or the surface cleaner that we just cleaned with. So we're gonna take 1 capful of the fruit and veggie soak. Yes, I wash my onions. Onions come out of the dirt, and we want to wash them. And I like to use warm water. And we just fill this up. Again, I don't want the cut end of the cucumber to be in there, so we'll stand it up, yes.
Windows, please.
Yes, there is. All right. So with that, you're going to let it soak for 90 seconds. 90 seconds, let that soak. Again, I like to use warm water just because if you use warm water and you're like using leafy things that you're washing, the bugs will try to escape. If you use cold water, they try to dormant and hide. So if you use warm water, they'll try to run and get out of the water. So use warm water. Yes, but sometimes just with warm water. So I know I was one of those people that used just warm water. But I like to clean my fruits and vegetables just because people touch things when you're at the grocery store, whether it's the worker or another consumer, and they're like picking and touch, and you don't know where people's hands been. And yes, you may be cooking the fruits or vegetables that you're dealing with, but it's best to wash even if it is organic, because you just don't know where people have been or where the fruits and vegetables have been. So always wash your fruits and vegetables. And people have their own ways of washing it. So some people like to use lemon water. Some people like to use like citrus water. Some people like to use what is at the grocery store. These are not harmful chemicals. They're all plant-based and natural. So that's why I like to use this. And it lasts me quite some time. I want to say at least 4 to 6 months before I run out of this bottle. So it only 1 capful. And depending on what I'm washing, I even do like half a capful. So this has been sitting for 90 seconds or more. And we're just going to run water in the container, more warm water, and the water is just clear. It's not sudsy and not looking all soapy like. So just let that run. That's what I like to do. And then I'll rinse the fruits and vegetables off. While that is rinsing, we're going to get into our dressing for the salad. So it's going to be very simple, but we are going to use an essential oil. And guess what it is? Does anyone have any guesses of what oil we are going to be using? We might even use 2 of them. So I'm just trying to clear all the soap suds. It's not soap, but it does look like soap. We're just trying to clear all of that out of the bowl before we take the stuff out. Hear me well? I am using a microphone. It. Content creators that I collab with from time to time. Miss Geo, friends with Super Channels. She has like 3 or 4 channels, but she told me I should get a mic, and I got one. So if you can hear me okay, put a 1 in the chat. Would be greatly appreciated. I hope you can hear me great. Lemon and sometimes, okay, oil, okay, 1. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna let that sit in just the water. There's no more soap suds. And we're gonna make this dressing. So let's get into it. I want both screens. All right, so yeah, we're gonna use 2 essential oils. I'm gonna use Thieves, if you didn't know, and lemon essential oil. So both of these are vitality oils. Again, these are meant for consumption, but anytime you use essential oils, if you can hear that, it sounds like glass, and that's because they are glass. Essential oils are in glass bottles. They should be, because if they're not, they can break down plastic. If you are going to start mixing them in something, don't use a plastic bowl. Use glass, ceramic, or stainless steel, so it doesn't break down the plastic. Now, I do have plastic bowls, but I didn't bring those out because I knew I was going to be using these. Also, when I wash the fruits and vegetables, it's in a metal bowl, so it's not breaking down the plastic. You want to use stainless steel, ceramic, or glass when you're using or dealing with essential oils. Hello, Miss Sonia. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you haven't hit the like, please hit the like, everyone. And if you're not connected with someone in the chat, please connect with someone in the chat. Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle. Hello. I didn't even see you come in here. You're way up there. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. So this is very, very simple dressing that you can make. You will need a whisk. I got this little whisk here. And I got all my ingredients out. Very, very simple. Olive oil. We are going to use some honey, just a little bit. And we're probably just going to use all this honey because why not? So we're going to pour all this honey in there. It's probably like maybe a tablespoon. If you want it to be sweeter, add more honey of your liking. If you want it to be sweeter, add a little more to it. Well, now that drains. We will continue on. I am going to add not a lot. I was saying where my little spoon at, but it won't even reach in this little smaller one. Hopefully it fit. Nope. stone ground mustard. We're gonna give it a little quick stir, and then it's probably gonna be like a tablespoon. You can add however much you would like to your dressing. And we'll set that in there. But thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Happy Thursday. We're going to add 1 drop of Thieves essential oil. 1 drop. So again, essential oils are strong and powerful. And with these, it does help support your immune system. And it gives it a different flavor. So remember, it has that lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon bark in this blend of oil. So it's going to change up the profile just a little bit, but we're also going to add lemon. You can add real lemon if you would like, but I don't have a real lemon. So we're using what we got. 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of Thieves. We are going to add just a little bit of salt. Very little, and this is garlic salt. We're going to add pepper. I want it to be more peppery, so we're going to add just a little more to it. We're going to add just a little bit of thyme. Now, there is oils that you can grab from the website, like basil. You can do black pepper. You can do cilantro. Like, there's rosemary. Like, I have quite a bit of collection over here. I don't have them all, but yeah. And then we're going to add in our olive oil. So very, very simple. And as we pour, we're going to stir. So let me stir this real quick before we add the olive oil. And we're not making a bunch, so we don't need a lot of olive oil. But stir as you pour. And I have these silicone bowls. So there's silicone at the bottom of the base of this bowl, this stainless steel bowl that I'm using. And it's great because it will hold the bowl in place while you're stirring. So if you want to get this bowl, you can go to the website. It's also on the website. I'm not sure if they have all 3 sizes, but I know it's, I think, $5 for the bowl. That's if it's still available. I haven't checked in a little bit, probably like a week, to see if it was still available, because I did want to get it. It smells amazing. Let me taste it. It almost tastes like, I'm not gonna lie, honey mustard. It kind of looks like honey mustard too, but it's not. And that's because we have the honey, the mustard. I'm gonna add just a little more oil and probably another dash of salt and a few more dashes of black pepper. I want it to be more on the peppery side. And a little dash of, and some salt, just a little. This is gonna be really good, really, really good. Hello, hello, Lily, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Sophia, I hope I said it right. I hope that's how you say your name. We're making a dressing for the salad that we are going to be making. And I didn't make a lot because I'm the only one going to be eating this on the salad, but it looks great. Let's taste it. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna add just a little more oil, just a little bit. And a splash of water, just to thin it out, because it is on the thicker side and I want it to be a little thin, like runny. All right, yeah, this is it. Yep, perfect. One kind of out of it. I just didn't want too much acidity with mine. All right, we're gonna throw this away because we don't. Fruits, these vegetables. I don't know why I want to keep saying fruit. All right, so first thing first, we're gonna cut up this cucumber. So with the cucumber, you probably, I need to lower y'all so you can see what I'm cutting. And I can't reach y'all from over there, so I gotta come around. Let me lower you down just a little. Probably can see me now. All right. So what I'm gonna do is strip the cucumber. So I'm just gonna make these little strips on the side of it. You can use a vegetable peeler or your knife. And I'm just gonna make 3 strips on the side of it. And this is just for presentation. You don't have to do this. You can leave it just the way it is. But we eat with our eyes, so why not? One more strip. You can do 3 or 4. All right. And we're just slicing these. This is going to be a very simple salad, I promise. We're not cutting up a bunch of vegetables, not tonight. Let's take this onion out. We'll put this in there as well, but we'll set it to the side. We got some cherry tomatoes. We just drained all the water off. Let's see if I have I haven't done this in a while, and I lost my lids. We'll try it with these. We will try it with these lids. So they're basically plastic lids that I have for containers. We're gonna put these cherry tomatoes on one side of it, on one lid. Just put them all down. And then you need 2 lids to do this, and put one lid on top of it. And then you'll run your knife in between, and it should cut everything in half. So I'll show you here in a second. Let's clean up our mess. Again, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. And if you have those little heart emojis on the side, please hit the heart emojis or the 100s as we are in this live. It helps with the engagement. So it shows YouTube that there are people here watching and they like the content that is being created, and we can get out there in the algorithm. So you know the little hearts on the side, or the 100, or the happy face, those are meant for you guys to hit. So light up the chat with the hearts or whatever you would like to hit. I would greatly appreciate it. And I can't really see it because I'm on StreamYard, but I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so we're cutting up an onion, and I cut the onion in half, and then I'm gonna slice them very thin because I don't want thick onion. I really gotta sharpen my knives, y'all. The dangerous thing in the kitchen is to have a dull knife because you have to put so much pressure on it. And if you start slipping and sliding with that dull knife and you chop the wrong thing, it can take fingers off. So you want to keep your knife sharp. And I don't have a sharp knife, y'all. And I have a whole knife sharpener. I just haven't sharpened the knife. Crazy, right? Crazy. All right, so we're only doing half this onion. I don't want the whole onion because it's just gonna overpower the salad that we're making. But I hope everyone had a great Thursday. I hope the week has been flying by for you. It has for me, but I gotta work like every single day except for Thursday. I don't want. All right, so we have our tomatoes here in between both lids. We're going to run our knife between the lids, and it should cut them to where we don't have to cut them individually. And I need a sharper knife, so I'm not going to use that one. Not going to use that one. I'm going to pick the sharpest knife that I got that I think will work. And you just hold the top of it and run your knife through the tomatoes. You can pretty much do this with whatever fruits and vegetables that can handle something like this. So like if you were cutting a bunch of grapes, that would work for this. And we have halves. So it cuts everything. It just cuts your time down. So you can do 2 plates as long as they're flat plates. You can do 2 lids like I just did. Yeah, and it just cuts them in half. Little trick if you didn't know. And we're gonna put that in the sink. We're gonna save the rest of this onion. I'll just move it out of the way for now. And we are gonna season this with a little salt and pepper, a little thyme, just a little bit of thyme. Little pepper, because we like pepper. Little salt. Very little salt. We never use a lot of salt. And I feel like I gotta sneeze now. Excuse me. All that seasoning in there. That means we did it right. I like to give a little flavor to the vegetables that I am going to be using. We break up the onions that we have up in here. And you can see the onion is cut in half. I mean the onion, the tomato, not onion. It was the tomato, y'all, not the onion. All right, so let's get some of this out of the way so we're not like all congested. Clean up our mess. Need lettuce or iceberg lettuce, red cabbage, and carrots in it. And it's already cut up. And I never really pre-wash these, but I do look to see if there's any like wilted parts. And it looks pretty fresh, so I just put a little bit at a time in the bowl. That way we can see what we're putting in the bowl, and I see a piece. We don't want that like wilted lettuce in there. But for the most part, it's like pretty good. I see another piece. All right. Now, if you want to wash your lettuce, you can do that as well. If I was cutting up the lettuce, I would definitely wash it. But this is already bagged, so how I just did it is how I like to do it. And we'll save the rest of it. And get rid of this. And so we're going to move the chicken to the side. Move our cutting board back over here. And where you got a rotisserie chicken, have y'all noticed how the rotisserie chicken that you used to could get was only like $5-6? Now this one was $8. $8, y'all. And we got this yesterday. So it's been in the refrigerator, cooled down and everything. But sometimes when we want to be healthy, but we don't feel like cooking, yes, we go get a rotisserie chicken and just break it down. You can do a lot with rotisserie chickens. I know it does not take a lot to cook a rotisserie chicken, but sometimes you just don't feel like doing all that, so you go buy it. And it is a better option than that fast food. So we just break this down and we're going to put it in the salad. Now for me, I like to be picky when it comes to the meat. I don't put every single piece of meat off of the bone into the salad. So I'll use the breast and the thighs and the legs, but I don't take every single piece of meat off, especially the meat that's close to the bone. You know how sometimes it's like darker and like vessels are running through there, gristles and stuff like that. Like I don't take all that. So I kind of top layer it, top layer the meat. And thank you everyone for being here. Hello, Miss V. Welcome in, welcome in. We're making a chicken salad. Chicken salad. And congratulations to Lily if you're still here. Lily has finally been monetized, y'all. Congratulations to Lily. She made the monetization. I'm proud of you. Her birthday is also coming up, April 1st. Aries season is here, y'all. Aries season. We in this building. We in there. I think today or tomorrow marks Pisces, the end of it, and starting Aries. I think it's tomorrow. Alexa, when does Aries season start?
Aries season generally runs from March 19th or 21st to April 19th or 20th each year. By the way, With a Prime membership, you can get Alexa Plus on your Echo devices. Would you like to hear more about Alexa Plus?
No, thank you.
Anytime. Literally.
The 17th, that is right, Miss V. We all Aries. I love the Aries. Like I need to write down everybody's birthday. Because I love shouting out my Aries people. So I know Lily's is the first, and last year I didn't believe her because it's April Fool's Day. So she said it was her birthday. I was like, no, it ain't. Don't. You almost got me, but you didn't. I didn't believe her. So it is actually her birthday. So I do apologize, Lily. I still say sorry for not believing you on your day. But Miss V, you are the 17th, and that is 3 days after mine. I'm the 14th. And then I met a content creator who has the exact same birthday as me. So every time I go in his live, I say twin. I call him my twin because we got birthdays on the same day, and I've never met someone with the same birthday. So we just call each other twin. It'd be crazy if I spoke him up and he came up in the chat. But yeah, we're just breaking down this chicken. I should have broke it down before the live because this is a little tedious. And I'm not going to break down this whole entire rotisserie. But I do appreciate you. We did we'll do one more piece. It was like, I don't want it to be too chicken forward, but it is basically like the 2 breasts and a leg. And I think that's enough. I kind of break it down quite small. But I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to you all. Also, I don't even know if I should tell y'all. I mean, I hate to even say things like this, but I did start a new channel. I started a new channel, y'all. And I want to grow it organically, so that's why I kind of didn't want to say anything. But you know me, I got to tell my people. But it's a gaming channel. So I will be playing video games on that channel. I started the channel, but I haven't posted anything just yet or made any content just because I'm waiting for some things to show up, and one thing did show up today. But yeah, stay tuned. And guess what the name is? Guess what the channel name is? If you've been around, you know. If you've been paying attention, you know what it is, because I said it. I actually said I was gonna make another channel too. But it has, what games are you going to play, Rooted? I had a premiere. Oh man, I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch it, Lily. But the games I like to play are RPG games, so I'm not into Fortnite. That is not for me. But I do like Borderlands. So if you're familiar with that game, I love that game. I have 1, 2, and now 4. So I kind of skipped 3, and I should go back and get 3. But I have 1, 2, and 4. But I like shooting games. I like RPG, which is like realistic, characterized games. Something with a storyline. I'm really into those. Yeah. I think the first game that I will stream on the new channel is Spider-Man, and everything that I do on that channel will be PlayStation 5 forward or Nintendo Switch, because those are the consoles that I have. Well, I don't have the Switch just yet. I traded in my old Switch for the new Switch, and I'm waiting for it to come, so stay tuned on the other channel though. You won't see any of that on here. I don't even think I will connect these two channels together. I don't know. Maybe I will, but I want to grow it organically. All right, so that's enough chicken breakdown. Enough chicken breakdown. Never heard of that. Borderlands. Look it up, Lily. It's almost like Fortnite, but you got shooting and you get powers. You usually have one power per character. So, like, you'll just have to look at it. But it's a really fun game. It kind of gives you like a comic look, if that makes sense. So if you read comic books in the past or present, it kind of has that kind of feel to it. But yeah, I like Borderlands. Love it. All right, so we got our salad. See? With our chicken in there on top. Everything else on the bottom. I'm going to add just a little more seasoning. That was just a little salt. This is thyme. Or no, this is black pepper. We want more black pepper. Thyme. We're going to toss the salad. Toss. Yes, my hands are clean. All right. And we have our dressing. Cool. I thought about it as I was making it, and I was like, I don't know if I want that, but I want it. If we have any. Sorry for the noise in the background. That's my son. And we don't have any. No vinegar. No vinegar. So no vinegar is going in there. It's okay though. It's not like it's bad or anything. I thought we had some, but I guess not. Guess not. Nope. No vinegar. It's okay. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, so this is what the dressing looks like that I have made. And we're going to make our little small salad. Yes, I'm using my hands, but they're clean. We like to eat healthy. We're going to just pour this. We're going to drizzle it. No, it's too thin, so we can't drizzle it like how I thought we would. It smells amazing. I'm pretty sure it tastes amazing. Have some. I know you can't really see it because the light's so bright, but let's try it. It's like a honey mustard dressing. I feel like some mushrooms could go in here. It does. I feel like it does need that acidic from the apple cider vinegar, but it's not like, oh, this is not good. It's still good. It would just take it to the next level. And you saw what I used. So really, really good. Love that. So for the dressing, we use 2 essential oils, Thieves and lemon essential oil, 1 drop each. and some black pepper, some thyme, some salt, and the olive oil. And then we just mix that together, a splash of water, and we create, oh, and the mustard. So there is a little mustard in there. And then the salad has cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, chicken, onions, and the iceberg lettuce with carrots and red cabbage. Really, really good. Definitely gonna have another one. Very healthy, yes. And it's really, really good. I've actually never had a honey mustard dressing on my salad, so it tastes really good. I love cabbage. Me too. But hey, easy on the Fortnite. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Fortnite, but I can watch the gameplay, but I can't. I have a gaming channel now as well. I don't want to post Fortnite here anymore. Okay, Lily, what's your channel? What's your other channel? I would love to come over there and watch. Lately, I've been watching a lot of gaming channels just because I'm trying to figure out how to start mine. And I see everyone is going, like, they have a video of them, but they're also playing, and I'm trying to figure out that part. Like, what camera do I need? I'm not going to have a fancy setup. It's going to be me and probably the darkness. So you probably won't even see me because I'm dark. I will send it to you on Instagram. Okay, thank you. I like honey mustard. Yes, Miss V, me too. I just never had a dressing for salad. This is really good. So good. Try it. If you want to get to the website where you can get any of the Thieves products that I used tonight, like the essential oils, Thieves, or the lemon, the Thieves fruit and veggie soak, or the Thieves cleaner, check out the QR code right there. Pull out your phone, pull out your tablet, open your camera, point it to that QR code. It will take you straight to the website. You can see what products you would like to order in the Thieves or whatever other product. There's so many products to choose from, but this month we're talking all about Thieves and how to support your immune system, but also getting ready for that spring cleaning. So if you're into spring cleaning and want to clean your home in a more natural way, you can do so with the Thieves Household Cleaner. It will also save you money, so you're not buying a bunch of cleaners to clean your home. It's also going to detoxify your home, so you're not using a bunch of harmful chemicals, especially if you have animals, respiratory issues, or like sensitive skin, or small kids. But that's all I got for you for tonight. I will be back Saturday, and I will do another live. It's all about Thieves, so we're going to continue on and pushing forward with that Thieves. If you're intrigued, check out the description for discount codes to save coins, but the QR code will also take you to the website as well. I will see you on my next one. And you are so welcome, Lily. Thank you, Miss V. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Who else we got in the chat? I can't even see who else is here. And Lily, I will go watch your premiere now. Just gifted. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sophie. The Real Odds and Evens. If you can fire Dr. Ninja Turtle, YT Reality, Fantastic 5, Retirement Days. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. If you could please share this out or even hit the hype button, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, on your way out, hit those emojis on the side. it lets the algorithm know we have people here. But I appreciate you. I'll see you on my next one, which is Saturday, or I'll see you in these YouTube streets. Go over to Lily and check out her premiere that she just had if you haven't done so already. But thank you. As always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time, bye for now. Love ya.